Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Memphis Grizzlies video for you guys. If you enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. Thank you guys so much for 7,000. I guess the new goal is 8K, so if you guys are new, like I said, hit that sub button. Let's aim for maybe 100 likes on this video. I love talking about the Memphis Grizzlies. For some reason, I don't do it enough. Most action-packed offseason as far as trades go in the entire NBA. They started it off by trading away Jonas Valanciunas and the 17th and 51st pick in last month's draft to the New Orleans Pelicans for Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe, the 10th and 40th picks, and a future first round courtesy of the Los Angeles Lakers. That 10th pick was used on Stanford forward Zaire Williams, and they traded away the others. So I do believe there will be a fourth trade. They have, I believe it's 18 players on their roster right now. So I definitely think a trade's going to happen. I think, honestly, it's going to involve Tyus Jones. And, yeah, that's my prediction. So they traded Eric Bledsoe pretty recently for Patrick Beverley, Rajon Rondo, and Daniel Oturu. The Grizzlies then sent Patrick Beverley to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Jarrett Culver and Juancho Hernangomez, which is the best steal I've ever heard. Like, what an absolute steal. And then they also traded away Grayson Allen to the Milwaukee Bucks for Sam Merrill and two future second round picks. So that added future draft capital while also improving the rotation. They're looking to climb the ladder here in the West, and there's a couple of viable, logical reasons that I think they could make some noise, and I think they have a golden chance, honestly, to make a deep run here in the West. The reason of that is you've got, let's just break down the West. You've got the Clippers, Nuggets, and the Golden State Warriors all with injury concerns. The Clippers and Nuggets are likely going to be without Kawhi Leonard and Jamal Murray for a bulk of the regular season due to injuries. With the Golden State Warriors, you have Klay Thompson returning. And outside of those three teams, you've got the new Los Angeles Lakers, and they have 10 players who are over 32 or older. You've got the Dallas Mavericks still kind of trying to take that next step. Same with the Portland Trailblazers trying to take that next step. You have the Phoenix Suns, who are a really good team, but getting to the NBA Finals, getting back to the NBA Finals is much easier said than done. So you have your starting five rotation right now of Ja Morant, Dillon Brooks, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Steven Adams. I think the hope is that eventually Williams hops into the starting lineup. In my opinion, he was the best perimeter defender in the entire draft, but he would probably take Kyle Anderson out. So their kind of future possible end of the season lineup is Ja Morant, Dillon Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr., Steven Adams, and then you insert Williams there at the two most likely, which is still good. That is still the good part about that is that you are still. It doesn't mess up Jaren Jackson Jr., it doesn't mess up Dillon Brooks, it doesn't mess up Ja Morant's position. It's just a natural fit right there. So, Ja Morant, the hope for Ja is that he continues to just be as explosive as he is. You've got Dillon Brooks, a great defender, a great offensive player who's really stepping into his own, even better in isolation. You've got Kyle Anderson, just a good, solid two-way player. Healthy Jaren Jackson this season. It's going to be fun to watch a healthy Jaren Jackson. When he was on the court last year at the very end, when he was finally healthy, I feel like he looked a little off. He definitely did not look comfortable. Then you also have Desmond Bane coming off a really impressive rookie season. He scored off the dribble, jump shots from the perimeter. He is a really good offensive threat, and he could possibly come in for some spot-up starts. Moving down the roster, you've got Brandon Clark, who is a very athletic front court player. I think the hope is that he kind of can get back to what he used to do. Was that his rookie year? I believe it was his rookie year. Yeah, it was his rookie year where he averaged 12. They're kind of hoping that he I wouldn't necessarily call last year a major regression, but you definitely would like to start seeing some improvement here being in your third season. D'Anthony Melton can do a little bit of everything. He's a great scorer. Like I said, you got Zaire Williams, who is an extremely athletic forward, probably will be a great two-way player in the NBA one day. In my opinion, best perimeter defender in the entire draft. So they're really focused on defense right now. They are really focused on defense. You could see that with the trades they made. They got rid of Jonas Valanciunas. They brought in Steven Adams. So now the question is, can Ja Morant kind of elevate himself to become a superstar? I believe he complete stud. Across his 2 seasons in the NBA, he has averaged 18.5 points and 7.5 assists per game. He's been great with the ball in his hand, scoring in the half court, scoring in transition, creating for his teammates. But he's got to take a third-year jump here to superstar. If he becomes a superstar, this Memphis Grizzlies team could make a ton of noise next season. Now, he's got all the tools. He's coming off a bold playing round, first-round playoff series where he averaged 29.4 points per game. The issue is that right now, maybe he sneaks into the top 10 for points. Actually, not really. So, to me, a lot of it starts with Ja Morant. If he can take that leap to become a superstar, this Memphis Grizzlies team, they're going to be set for the very long term. They have a bunch of draft capital, and I really like how they're molding their team. So, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoy it, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Peace.